Welcome to Financing the American Dream. Welcome to my home, a show about real estate, lifestyle, and culture. And today, we're going to take you all across the country. We're going to show you some different cities and neighborhoods with some great professionals.
There are a ton of restaurants, shopping, entertainment, and living options right here.
If we're lucky, we're even going to catch a sunset over on the Bayside in North Cape May.
We've got Michigan's #1 realtors with us.
Nothing better than wrapping up a crazy day of real estate than out here with you guys on the water.
Wow, like this is stunning.
Let's get this show started right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
Welcome to American Dream. I'm your host, Barry Habib. What we like to look at is real estate opportunities, lifestyles, neighborhoods from around the country. Now today, I'm in beautiful Napa, California, where the wine flows, but so have real estate values. Not just here, all over. We've seen real estate values rise quite a bit. And what that's done is it's created a little bit of concern. True, inventory is tight, but people are talking about the fact that maybe real estate is too hot, and perhaps there's fears of a housing bubble. There's no shortage of media coverage on this as well, as they continue to talk about the fact that real estate values may be cause for concern for a bubble that's brewing. And when we look at 2006, the last time we kind of ran into trouble, home prices were pretty frothy. But today, you know, they're 41% higher. So, is there reason for concern? Is there a bubble brewing? This is where we have to take a look at some math and take a look at some statistics. Real estate values are going up, but that's because there's more demand than supply. And when we take a look at a deeper level, we say, sure, home values are up 41%, but back in 2006, an important component was interest rates were much higher. When we buy things, a lot of times we look at monthly payment. Think about the last time you purchased a car. You looked at that monthly payment. And many people, to determine affordability or to qualify, monthly payment is going to play a major role. So with an interest rate that's much higher at 6%, the payment's going to be higher than it would be today, where interest rates are about half that. For an example, if we look at a home that was $300,000 back in 2006, that monthly payment at 6% would be about $1,800 a month on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. That same home today, going up 41%, would be about $423,000. The monthly payment, if you finance the whole thing, would be about $20 a month cheaper than where it would have been in 2006. But there's a little more to consider too. How about income? Well, back in 2006, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, income levels were at about $20 per hour. That was the average. Today, they're up 55%. Income levels are $31 an hour. So let's wrap this up. What does that mean? That means when you consider the portion of your monthly income that's needed to make the payment on that home, in 2006, you needed 30% of your monthly income to make your mortgage payment. Today, 19%. It's actually more affordable, and one of the reasons why real estate is so hot. I'll tell you what, it's pretty hot out here, but in many neighborhoods, it's also hot. And we're gonna go to some of the most foremost experts in different markets to give you ideas on the neighborhood, the opportunity, and taking a look at some of the homes and having some fun. Speaking of having some fun, I think I'm gonna partake in some of this Napa wine. See you soon.
Chris Schwartz, Managing Partner of First Choice Mortgage Advisors, and your host of Financing the American Dream, Cape May Edition. We're here in downtown Cape May, New Jersey, and we're going to give you a tour of everything that this seaside town has to offer, from the historic homes to the beach, downtown shopping, and if we're lucky, we're even going to catch a sunset over on the bayside in North Cape May. So come check it out. All right, everyone, so now that we've shown you some of the houses in Cape May and the historic district, we're gonna show you what the downtown shopping scene looks like. And we're here in Washington Square. Downtown Washington Square, you can get everything from all your shopping, your favorite ice cream, pizza, ton of restaurants. So everything you're looking for, there's plenty of it right here in downtown Cape May in Washington Square. Okay, so you've seen the historic homes in downtown Cape May. You've seen all the shopping and dining in Washington Square. Now we're in another area of Cape May, and this is called North Cape May. And this is an area near and dear to our heart. This is where we purchased our second home last year. And what I love about North Cape May is you're close enough to downtown, just a few minutes outside of town, but you're just far enough to get this peaceful, beautiful, relaxing scenery that you see here. The lot sizes of the homes in North Cape May are unlike anything at the beaches here at the Jersey Shore. This lot here that we're in is 60 by 100, and that's not uncommon here in North Cape May. So if you're looking for a place at the shore, just a little bit outside of the hustle and bustle, check out North Cape May. Hey everyone, I got a special treat for you. I'm here with Brady Shunrock. Brady, how are you?
Good, thanks Chris. Hey everybody, welcome to Harpoons on the Bay, North Cape May, right here on the Delaware Bay. Paradise found, have a look around.
So Brady, Harpoons on the Bay is one of my favorite places. I have to ask, what attracted you to North Cape May?
Well, originally it was Cape May, and you know, Cape May has incredible restaurants, the Victorian architecture, gorgeous beach, and then there's over here, what we call the other side of Cape May. This area is much quieter, a lot more laid back. There's a lot more of a, almost a Florida Keys feel here.
That Key West type feel, right?
Very much so. People riding their bikes, it's a real neighborhood.
At this stage, I know running a restaurant, a bar restaurant especially, it can be a lot of work. What made you get into this venture at this stage in your life, Brady?
Good question.
What were you thinking?
Good question. Well, I had a full career in law enforcement and in the legal industry. You know, came down, settled here, decided this is where I wanted to retire. I'd been in the restaurant business a good portion of my life as well because my family owned a restaurant. And when this opportunity became available to keep this place the kind of icon that it is, the place has been here since as far as we know, back to the 1930s.
Wow. And
it's always been kind of what it is today. And a lot of the people in the area felt, we need to preserve this. Let's keep this as kind of the center of the community here. And that's what we set out to do.
Nice. Yeah, well, you guys did a great job, and you've done some recent renovations, so we love it here.
Oh, thanks.
All right, everyone. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of Cape May, New Jersey. I'm Chris Schwartz with First Choice Mortgage Advisors, and I hope to see you next time on Financing the American Dream. All right, Jay Tolosano, Cross Country Mortgage, coming to you from the Stanford Harbor, and we are on the schooner as part of Soundwaters, and I am here with Captain BG. What's up, buddy?
How are you?
Hey, thanks for having us out here today. We're doing a nice client appreciation party, so appreciate you taking us out on the waters. We got some nice wind. This is really fantastic, but tell me a little bit about Soundwaters, kind of what you guys do. I know you're big on education, right?
Yeah, no, so we're a big nonprofit based here in Stanford, started here in Stanford in the 90s. Basically started with the schooner. The idea was that we would take people out and show them the sound and grow connections with it so that we can start to kind of take care of it, conserve it, and bring it back to the state that it's in today. Now we're working with elementary, middle school kids. We do a little bit of high school, bring them out on the schooner. We have a center over at Cove Island Park, and teaching them about basically marine science based in the Long Island Sound.
That is absolutely awesome. What's better than coming out on the water, especially for kids, right? You might get a little bored in the classroom, bring them right out here and create a classroom right out on the water. How many times a day are you guys sailing? I mean, you must be out here quite often, right?
Yeah, basically we come out every day. We're 7 days a week, we're running. If it's not an education trip, it's public engagement. If it's not public engagement, it's amazing trips like this where people bring in people out on the Sound to enjoy the environment, enjoy the water. Perfect days like this make it nice.
Well, my primary business is mortgage, and we've got realtors out here today. And one of the things that we like to do is bring our clients down to the water, and sometimes we'll bring them out on a boat and check out the. Today we're in the Stamford Harbor, so there's a lot to see here in Connecticut. A lot of people move from New York and New Jersey, and they get the benefit of lakes and rivers, and also the beautiful Sound. So want to thank you. We got some nice wind today. Let's hope the seas can work with us and we get out there and tour a little bit. But really want to appreciate and thank you very much and your crew for bringing everyone out and taking us out today.
It's going to be a good time. Good wind, good sail.
Awesome. Thanks, VG. Appreciate it.
Open sky, hearts beat and we come alive. Oh, we have it all. Feel it under open sky, hearts beat and we come alive. Oh, we have it all.
Hey, VG, just want to thank you and your crew for an amazing time. We had a bunch of guests here, and they absolutely loved touring the Sound, seeing the Stamford Harbor, and in the distance, we saw a little bit of Manhattan, right?
Yeah, off to the west, New York City.
So nothing better than wrapping up a crazy day of real estate than out here with you guys on the water. Thank you very much. If people want to go check out Sound Waters, where should they head to?
Officewaters.org. You'll see public sales, our calendar, what we have available to go out and enjoy the Sound hands-on.
Awesome. You guys were the bomb, man. Thank you very much to you and the crew. We'll definitely do it again. And that's a wrap for another episode of Financing the American Dream, coming to you from Southern Connecticut, Stamford Harbor. Thank you so much.
I'm having the time of my life. Everything is going all right. I'm just living that good life. Good life. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, everything you see.
Well, here we are. We're at United Wholesale Mortgage, and I thought you'd like me to bring you here. This is our nation's #1 home purchase money lender. And today's an awesome show. We've got Michigan's #1 realtors with us. We've got Jeff Glover of Keller Williams. We've got Kathy Brook of Max Brook Real Estate, Michigan's oldest real estate company. You're going to love today's show. Let's get started. Come on. Well, here we are. Kathy, thank you so much for joining all of us here today on Financing the American Dream. Boy, I've been so excited getting to meet with you. Here you are with your family's brand, Michigan's oldest running real estate company since 1895.
1895.
Wow.
It took a lot more time back then because you didn't have technology. You couldn't send a video, you couldn't FaceTime, DocuSign, dot loop, all that. I mean, that has changed this business drastically. And I think cooperative realtor relationships are very important, right? So that you can, if you have that multiple bidding situation, and a good lender, right, that is going to win out over somebody who might be newer in the business or may not have a reputation built yet.
It's a unique time in market. And I think that's why strategies matter.
I think it's so important. There's that time period for a mortgage approval period right? Watch that mortgage approval period. If you can shorten it up as much as you can, and we were talking about this the other day, that you can underwrite something within 10 days.
Correct.
I mean, that's really important.
I love it. Well, thank you. Kathy, thank you. Boy,
Nice to meet you,
isn't it
Scott.
fun to work with winners? Well, that was awesome. Let's go say hi to Jeff now. Come on. Jeff Glover, thank you so much for joining all of us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
You shared with me there's been a small market shift.
Yeah. Buyers right now have an opportunity to jump back into the market because there are less buyers entering in the market right now and more homes coming on the market. So a lot of what we saw in the spring, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 over asking is not taking place today. So
Really?
It's a great opportunity for buyers to jump back in.
What's a strategy for a buyer?
We've had a lot of success when the lender reaches directly out to the listing agent to say, hey, here's the situation with this buyer. We feel comfortable we're going to be able to get this to the closing table because of A, B, and C.
Is relationship, would you say, more valuable in 2021 than some of the more recent years?
Today it is, because especially if you've got an agent with a good reputation that's willing to pick up the phone and call the other agent, that agent is already going to have a head start on somebody that just emails over an offer or shoots them a text.
And that's what I love about you, Jeff. You shared with us, you get to know what they're looking for. Ask some great questions, and you'll look different than everybody else.
That's right.
And that's what happens when you show up differently through passion in life. You get to be Michigan's #1, and that's across all brands. This is Jeff Glover with Keller Williams here in Michigan. Thank you so much for joining us today here on Financing the American Dream. Wow, we learned a lot today. Wasn't that awesome? Jeff taught us so much. We learned so much from Kathy. And well, I can't wait to see you on our next episode. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Scott Griffin, your host. Until next time, bye.
Perfect weekends, I could dream all night.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Financing the American Dream. We're your hosts, Chris and Erica Davis in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and we're here today in an awesome neighborhood called the Market Common.
We sure are. There are a ton of restaurants, shopping, entertainment, and living options right here.
Cool, stick around, we'll be right back and we'll show you around.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things in life that make me feel alive.
So Erica, we're back here at Market Common. I love this place. I feel like I'm in a cool neighborhood in New York City, but we're 2 minutes away from the ocean.
Hard to beat.
It is. We've got these cool shops here, and the owners actually live upstairs. So such a cool, vibrant community.
It sure is. And there's a ton of great local boutiques, restaurants, a wide variety. And you can walk around, you can ride your bike. It's just, a stone's throw away from everything.
That's it. Catch a drink or two, and then you can walk back to your place. Pretty cool.
Strawberry trail, what a way to kiss the sun goodbye. Slow down for the tide. I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds.
Chris, take a look behind us. These amazing 3-story townhomes, absolutely beautiful. And walk across the street, see all these just local, amazing restaurants and stores.
Yeah, totally. And the beach is 2 minutes away.
That's
so
the best.
What a great place to live. What a great place to be. And speaking of living in Myrtle Beach, we're hearing a lot of, gosh, there's no inventory in a lot of places. The prices have gone up in a lot of places. Here, it's still super affordable. Interest rates are still amazingly low, and there is inventory in Myrtle Beach. Beach. So what a better, can you think of a better time to buy something?
No, you know, so many people have the dream of living here. Don't be afraid. Pick up the phone, go through the pre-approval process so you can get an accurate idea of, you know, what you can comfortably afford.
You're right. And here's the most amazing part of it all. You can buy something and build equity for cheaper than you can rent something. So time to be our neighbors? Come on down. We'd love to have you.
There is a ton of great shopping out here. I could walk around all day.
I know you can, but thankfully for me, while she's shopping all day, I can hit the bars and restaurants and have something to do.
And there's so many house opportunities out here. I mean, luxury to first-time home buyers, there's even condos.
Yeah, and you can walk to all this great stuff. So it's really a live-work concept that is unique to the Myrtle Beach area.
And if you retire down here, I guarantee you, your kids want to come visit.
Good point.
This is where I wanna be, nah, nah, nah. Never ever gonna leave, nah, nah, nah. You ain't gonna get it from me.
Have you ever heard of Piketon, Ohio? Well, today you're going to. We're going to visit the Square at Piketon. This is an amazing investment that someone made in this community, and it has turned lots of things around here. So come on, let's go take a look.
I've been on the wave, it's a party, make a toast, it's a party every day. So anywhere you go, all across the coast.
So I want you to meet Steve Moore. He is the owner of WAI, and he's going to tell us about this phenomenal facility that he has renovated. Thanks for taking time with us today,
Thank you very much for coming, because we are super proud of you're standing in what used to be the old elementary school, which we just call here at the Square at Piketon, we call it the schoolhouse on the square. This is about a 1925 circa facility that in its day would have been truly special to take a look at.
Well, you did something really cool over here, so let's take a look at it. It was something really I thought was really neat and a different kind of perspective for us here in Southern Ohio was the pop-up shop until you got something more established.
Probably in the first 3 or 4 months, we had maybe 6 or 8 different retail people that came through and essentially test drove it, right? Low investment, you come in for a week, see what your product does, and Cranberry Boutique jumped up and said, hey, we really want to have this full time. And it's part of what we want to do overall with these services is really elevate the kinds of products or services that the community has. This is actually the old boiler room, and Christine still has her spa here, and they're just doing great. And if you'd have seen the coal dust that was in here before and what they're able to do now is just amazing. I would add too, when I was saying earlier about the village, there's a lot happening in Piketon. There really is. And I would really encourage people to come, look, and invest. And we really are happy that you guys came down and checked it out.
Well, thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
Now we're going to go and show you an amazing home in Waverly, which is just about 10 minutes from here, and you're going to love it. So we are in this amazing home with my good friend Meredith Tomlinson with Keller Williams, the Tomlinson Group. And Meredith, wow, like this is stunning.
Yes, it is. I have to say, it's one of my most favorite homes that we've had the opportunity to list. And being in Southern Ohio, you might not think that you could find such incredible properties like this one. We're seeing a lot of people taking advantage of these opportunities, and they want that, kind of private feel, that peace, that serenity, to be with their family, and to have those opportunities all while, working from home or whatever their situation is. And so you really do feel like you're in your own private retreat, but it's in your own home.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, tell us about some of the great features of this home.
This home is incredible. It's over 8,000 square feet. It's a sprawling floor plan. The homeowners have done a fantastic job of updating remodeling it and renovating it. It has a beautiful pool. It sits on over 4 acres, 5 to 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths. I could go on and on.
That there's a theater room and a huge office space to work from home.
Absolutely.
Just so beautiful. Just remember, when you are thinking about maybe relocating or maybe moving a business somewhere, we are having tons of opportunity here in Southern Ohio for investment into communities, beautiful homes just like this, and this could be yours. All you have to do is give Meredith a call. That's it. Did you think we had homes like this in Southern Ohio? Thank you for joining us today on Financing the American Dream, and we'll see you next time.
That's all for today's episode of The American Dream. This is my American Dream in the backyard with my 2 babies. Say bye. Thanks for joining today's show. Until next time, cheers to your American Dream. So The American Dream is a show about lifestyles, culture, neighborhoods, but also real estate. We find the best real estate teams all across the country.
Let's just talk quickly about the fact that this used to be a really seasonal community.
Historically, this area was a ski town. So keeping in that 4-season community, I'm going to take you to one of my favorite spots.
The importance of having a person. I think it's really important that you have somebody that you know and trust.
Y'all come check it out.
And so when you see that balance and that care and that spirit, people here are friendly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tricia.
That's all for today. In the meantime, cheers to your American Dream.
American Dream TV is a chance for America to hear from small business owners and big dreamers, local leaders and trendsetters, tastemakers and upshakers, the men and women, young and old, in every ethnicity and different perspective of this country we share. We are the American Dream TV, and together we are changing the world of television.
Do you know my name? Do you know my name? Yeah, my name is Notorious, Infamous, Wanted Man, Dangerous. I'm an army, I'm a legion, I'm a ghost in.